What is immersive web design? Immersive web design helps you leverage the full abilities of a web browser to bring your audience a unique viewing experience. Whether or not you understand or even know programming languages HTML, JavaScript, and PHP, immersive web design allows you to create beautiful and powerful websites. In this course, you will learn everything you need to get up and running, browse for themes, customize those themes, and give your users the experience they deserve. You'll not only be able to show off what you've built to family, friends, and on social media, but you'll also be able to add an extra dimension to your existing repertoire of skills. So, let's jump right in.
We begin the course with a basic wireframe exercise. A wireframe is a blueprint for you to map out all the functionality of your website. It is essentially a simplified version of how you want your website to look without any gimmicks. For this demonstration, I am using a pre-built wireframing template along with Sketch to map out the functionality. A wireframe does not need to be on a computer. It could be made on a piece of paper, on your phone screen, or even the back of a napkin. I'm now going to copy over a starting template onto my Sketch. So, with this website, our customer will be able to look at the screen, which will have a map of the world represented as dots. We will go ahead and update the title of our website. Change the titles. Then we'll scroll down and continue with the same process, change any elements to fit our own needs. We'll also remove anything that is not necessary in our final design by simply deleting it. In a basic sense, with this website we can express to our customers how we see the world. We can show our fans, visitors, and clients that this is something we've put a lot of effort into. At the bottom, let's keep some of the graphs. It is best to choose something that has been around for a while, has a strong user base, and lots of pre-built tools available. The most essential component is your own imagination. We can either find the necessary features, learn a little bit of coding ourselves, and get our website up and running just the way we imagined. We will be using WordPress. In order to get the map portion of our website to function, I am using an SVG editor. This tool allows us to take an image, map out components, and get the code necessary to show what we've built on our page. Next, we'll install WP Bakery Page Builder for WordPress. This will allow us to update our website without coding. For charts, graphs, and icons, we'll use another plugin that allows us to create beautiful charts. Lastly, to put the finishing touches, we'll use a different theme. Getting the right theme brings out our personality. As you immerse yourself in this topic more, you'll realize that there is a lot of information available. There are multiple ways to get the same result. It can feel a little overwhelming at first as you start to get into things. Don't worry, as you advance up the learning curve, you'll see how much better you're able to present your ideas and how quickly you're able to do complicated tasks. So now, let's start to build our website. We will start by creating a new website with a domain name and hosting provider. We will add WordPress to our site. As our website is being created, let's break down the cost of this project. We used Sketch software for wireframing. After the trial period expires, Sketch costs $99. Then we used a wireframing kit, which was $39. WordPress is free. If you choose to work with a live website, you can expect to spend around $50 for website hosting and a domain name, depending on who you choose. WP Bakery Page Builder costs $45, and the SVG editor we are using is available for $25. Lastly, a responsive and unique theme can cost anywhere from $20 to $80, depending on your style. The free version of this project requires installing a local server on your computer and manually installing WordPress to run on that server. It may require a little more research to find lower cost, or free alternatives to the plugins we are using for this project. If you do choose to spend a little more time to find alternatives, it will certainly be time well spent because you will make your project more economical. Now that the website has been created, you can log into WordPress by typing in the URL for your website. At the end of the URL, type wp-admin. Enter your login credentials to get into the dashboard. This is the part of the project where the playing around with functionality comes into play. Having a wireframe early on in the project will ensure that you are spending the right amount of time on a given plugin to make your vision come to life. As you go through this process, you'll also realize time value of money and adjust your ideal vision to the tools available within other constraints of your project. These other constraints may include time, money, and your own personal standards. As you wrestle with the tools you have at your disposal, you'll come away with a design that's both practical and functional. It will be your vision brought to reality. Let's get back to our WordPress dashboard. In order to install our plugins, we will need to download them onto our computer and drop them into the plugins section of WordPress. Next, we'll install our theme and any demo data that may come with our theme. Lastly, we'll play around with the plugins to see how our website looks until we're happy. It is worth repeating that the tools we are using are not new. There is a lot of information available to help steer us in the right direction. Also, think of adding functionality in terms of adding a particular plugin instead of writing a lot of code. You'll not only save time, but see your vision come to life just the way you imagined. Now, we'll go to the SVG editor to create our map. This tool allows us to import an image onto our WordPress canvas, create interactive shapes on the image, and export the results as code that we can add to our website. Then, we'll get into WP Bakery's page builder and insert 4 donut pie graphs to our homepage. We can see the elements come alive as soon as we add them. Just enter the URL for your page in the address bar of your browser. Let's summarize what we've learned in this course. We approached web design from the viewpoint of creating a unique user experience for our audience. Then we looked at how to map out our vision using wireframes. We looked at how to build our website by signing up with a web hosting service. Then we evaluated the best ways to build our website using themes and plugins. We created a basic page with some interactive elements using an SVG editor and WP Bakery chart. So, if you've never built a website before or are looking to showcase your skills, get started today. One. Create your wireframe. Remember, this does not need to be on a computer. 2. Install WordPress. Whether you decide to buy a web hosting plan or decide to install WordPress on your own computer, the most important thing is getting started. 3. Pick out the plugins. This involves not only research, but also your own personal constraints, time, money, and what you want your audience to experience. 4. Showcase what you've built on social media, share with family and friends, and keep designing.
Thank you so much for participating in this course on Immersive Web Design.
If you create something beautiful that you love, chances are others will love it too. Some of the plugins, themes, and features that we looked at in this course were not free. If you've created something amazing, here are some fundamentals to keep in mind as you navigate the marketplace. Product, price, place, and promotion. For product, think about what you want to sell, your theme, your wireframing kit, your plugin, or your design services. Then find out the price by researching what something similar sells for, how many units of sales do top designers have, and some of the things that don't sell well. Next, decide where and how you want to sell your product or service. This may be selling a finished product or selling your design skills. Lastly, in order to promote your product, create a personal web page where you showcase your design skills, products, and talent. Here are some general prices for you to consider. A theme generally sells for $10 to $100. A plugin generally sells for $10 to $30. If you synthesize a set of plugins into a finished end product, like a SaaS, you can expect to make anywhere from 2 to 10 times more. Lastly, there are two types of licenses available: regular and extended. Agencies or individuals that purchase extended licenses may pay anywhere from 5 to 10 times more for the same product. I hope this short guide gave you a good overview of what to consider when selling your products and services.